Hello, Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns. Your show is just so wonderful to watch, but I feel like I need to cut it up a bit. Let's dance.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and welcome to part 2 of the Flash review. That kind of rhymes. I couldn't do this all in one part because this movie happened with a lot of events, and yeah, we had to do a two-parter. Sorry about that, but hey, it all works out in the end. It makes it easier for me and on you guys. So with that being said, let's dive right in. So where we left off, Barry and Bruce go up. They go into the camp. Now the job is to remain real quiet. Except Barry doesn't do that. He knocks over a shovel, which makes the loudest noise, and gives them up right away. The bad guys are attacking the Barrys, and then who comes in to save the day and cleans house? Michael Keaton, baby. Then they see a woman laying there behind the pod. They pick her up. They weren't looking for her exactly, but they were like, we can't leave her here, so we gotta bring her, a la welcome Supergirl. So Batman leads them to the roof to try and escape. The bad guys follow them up there. Barry says, Batman, what is the play? What do we do? Keaton just goes, we try not to die. Awesome line. Michael Keaton, you killed it in this movie, man. So then, the woman, aka Supergirl, before they knew who she was, she gets up and she cleans house of all the bad guys. She helps them. She stops Batman from being shot. Crazy. And then she passes out immediately because she's so weak. Go to the next scene. Barry's trying to figure out who she is. We find out it's Kara, Clark's cousin. Like I said, Supergirl.
My name is Kara.
I'm
Well, we're Barry.
Then Keaton hits Barry with one of the other famous lines from the trailer. If you can go back in time, what would you do? And then Keaton's all in. He wants to help. We go to the next scene. We see Zod talking to the main guy of the army. Apparently, the main guy of the army did not deliver what promised, and Zod just kills him right there. Brutal. We didn't see Zod much in this movie. That was kind of a letdown. Michael Shannon, the actor who played Zod, said he was only there for like 2 weeks while he filmed Man of Steel for 6 months, so I'm not sure. But we see Barry trying to get back his powers, and Keaton thinks he's crazy for trying to do this. And of course, it doesn't work the first time, and Barry says, do it again, and Keaton's like, whoa, I don't think so, kid. Then, circuit's fried, because of course. Then Supergirl comes in, takes him up to the sky, gets him struck by lightning, and boom! Regular Barry is back with his powers. Then Keaton gives the other Barry a suit, an old bat suit, but young Barry puts his twist on it, cuts off the ears, makes it red. It's kind of cool. Then Supergirl, in the next scene, thanks them for saving her. Supergirl offers to help and fight Zod. Then they look at Keaton, and Keaton says, want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Classic line from Batman 89. So many callbacks, and we love that. Then we see the final costume of Reverse Flash. That's who this is. Looks pretty cool, but when he tries to put the mask on the plane, it's like off to the side, and you can only see one eye. He goes, how do I look? And current day Barry's like, good. Yeah, in a very funny moment. And then they get to the fight. Zod walks up to Kara and says, we've been waiting for you. But Zod tells Kara that Superman did not survive, and Kara proceeds to beat him up pretty badly. The Barrys fight off the Kryptonians and try and help Kara. The Barrys run real fast, and they take out the army. Pretty good to start, but it doesn't always end up like that. Then in comes Keaton in the Batwing, and he's like, I'm gonna go for the big one, because, yeah, of course you are, Michael Keaton. And then Kara has Zod beat, but Zod stabs her through the chest. Running theme, we'll get into that in a little bit. Bruce sacrifices himself and takes out the big ship, and Kara dies because of the stab, and it's like, wait, whoa. How did Kara and Michael Keaton just die? What just happened? Then the Flashes go back, they try and redo it, but they're figuring out it's just going to keep happening. And what an unfortunate time for that. So they're trying to change the events, but it just keeps happening. Zod just keeps stabbing Kara. Then Keaton does a little better. He fights off the big monster, but unfortunately, the damage has been done. Michael Keaton's sitting there, laying there, just dying. And Barry tells him, he's like, we can't bring you back. And Michael Keaton, in the most dramatic way, goes, you already did. You already did. I did not think they would kill off Michael Keaton. Maybe he's still alive. I don't know. But it looks like he might be done. But if this is his last time playing Batman, I'm so glad I finally got to see him do it on the big screen. Awesome. But let's move on. So they run back in time. We see all the worlds colliding. And Cameo City, here we come. Adam West Batman. Christopher Reeve Superman. Awesome. I did not expect to see that. And then we see Nicolas Cage as Superman. And my reaction, which I was probably very loud in the theater, I went, oh my god. So then they're fighting off the monster. Young Barry takes the damage for modern day Barry. And then we see Barry's mother back in time. He goes back to talk to her. It's a very emotional moment. I thought he was going to do something, and I'm glad it didn't happen. I won't say, but his mother hugs him. Obviously, she doesn't know who he is. And Barry tells her he loves her one last time because he realizes he can't keep doing this without the ramifications. He puts the tomatoes back. We'll get more into the tomatoes. And then we have a cameo from director Andy Muschietti. Probably pronouncing that wrong. But he's eating a hot dog and Flash just steals it right in front of the courtroom. We go to the courtroom. We see the latest tech from Bruce Wayne proves Barry's dad is innocent. One little thing got moved, and we see he was at the store when the murder happened. So he's free to go. So we walk out of the courtroom. This is the end of the movie. Barry gives this weird quote to Iris about the spaghetti like Michael Keaton did earlier in the movie. And he gets a call from Bruce Wayne. And Bruce congratulates him. And he's like, oh, where are you? He goes, oh, I'm pulling up now. Car pulls up. The crowd. In my head, I thought Christian Bale. I don't know why. But then I thought maybe they bring back Michael Keaton. I was like, that would be sick. It's not Bale. Not Keaton. Not even Robert Pattinson. Who steps out of the car? George Clooney. I was stunned beyond belief. I was like, they got him back for this? And even Barry looks at Clooney and says, who are you? And Clooney's like, what's wrong with you? End of the movie. I don't think George Clooney will be Batman going forward. I think it's more of a funny cameo because, like, Barry did the one little thing and he got the worst Bruce Wayne out of it. I'm not sure, though. Then we go to the after credit, which is kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Aquaman, but man, they walk out of a bar. Aquaman's hammered. Aquaman falls face first into the water, and obviously he's gonna survive that. Barry takes the ring off of him, says, don't worry, he's fine. End of movie. Obviously to set up Aquaman Lost Kingdom in December. Oh wow, what a movie. I think it lived up to the hype. I got to see Keaton. It's bombing at the box office right now, folks. It's not even going to make $350 million. It's going to make less than Black Adam did. Maybe less than Shazam did. I'm not sure off the top of my head there. But I enjoyed it. I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. Michael Keaton gets the score higher for me. George Clooney lowered the score. Wild times. But I did enjoy it. Go see it while you can. It might be on streaming soon. I'm not sure. I waited for this movie for months, and Michael Keaton, you delivered, buddy. I hope I see you again. But we'll see. But with that being said, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. 500 subs by October, people. Let's go. Check out my Outer Banks stream I did with my brother and my brother's girlfriend, Nicolette. And with that being said, I'm Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.